Alright guys, we're here at the season opener at the Perth Motorplex for our track championship. We're about to go out with Slimer for an early licensing pass. All we need to do on our licensing is one full tracker and we're good to go. So we've got it dumbed right down, we just want to get it down there. We don't want to go setting the world on fire, we just need to get licensed so we can run in today's competition. We got a few chances at it today, so if we can't do it on the first run, all hope isn't lost, but we really want to get it done today so we can run in competition. So let's arc Slimer up and let's do it. All right, Slimer, they got the tunes going, but we're not playing around here. Let's go! 6:34, off it early, boy. Let's go, Yordi. Let's go. There you go, guys. 6:34 at only 190. He was off it by a mile. 101 60 foot, and that is a 408 half track. Hey? 408 half track.
That's close to a 5.
You're joking me, dog.
New track record.
You're joking me.
30, and you took 30 mile an hour off it.
And it was a 408 half track.
What did it run? 190. 190 flat.
And when I crossed the finish line, I went, that might have been too quick. Even though I got off it.
Slimer absolutely riding, boy. We weren't lying when we said this thing was fast. We didn't actually know it was that fast, to be honest, but there you go.
Well, what did you call it? First one, I just put Slimer down.
We're back in the lane with Slimer. We're coming out for the first qualifier for top comp. We're going to be running at the back of the field to complete our licensing. We need to do one more full track pass with Slimer and we're good to go straight into competition later today. So Connor's just taking a little bit of power out of it up top because she was hauling cheeks last pass. So we don't want to go setting any records, like I said. That was sort of not really intentional. We had it turned down and she just licked. But anyway, she's ready to go. We checked over everything in the pits. Everything looks sweet. We also got Casey coming out for her first qualifier and her first pass for the season. She didn't do any testing or anything, so we're just gonna come out here. It all sounded sweet in the pits, everything was working. So we're just gonna come out here and see if Casey can't pop a little low 30 off the trailer, which she's known to do. So let's go out and see what we can do. Last licensing pass, hopefully. Let's do it. Come on, baby! 6:44. Let's go. This is Casey's going up against in her qualifier, Peter Appleby in the LC Tirana. Nice piece of kit. We got to come up with a name for this thing. We can't just keep calling it the dragster, that's lame. If you want to suggest a name, drop it in the comments. And if there's a good one, we might just use it. There you go, 7:35 at 289 with an 044 light. What did I tell you? Let's go, boys. Come on, Bradley. Alright guys, here we go, Slimer pulling out, compulsory qualifier coming up. Thank you. Alright guys, back in the lanes with Slimer and the dragster. We're licensed now, so we're ready to go into competition. We're coming out and we're paired up against Kingy, Michael King in the Problem Child funny car. Double B funny car, big block, screw blown beast. Connor's left Slimer the same. We just want to get a run in there in that 640 to 644 range. That should get us a good qualifying spot if we can run in between there, and should set us up pretty good for the first elimination round later on tonight at 8 o'clock. So, and the drag start, that's always going to stay the same. It just goes quicker and quicker as the night goes on, as the air gets better. So we're just going to keep on top of that, keep on top of our dial-ins, and Casey's going to keep honed in on that tree. So we're going to go out now and see what we can do. All right, Slimer, got all the jitters out now, time to work, let's do it. .727, had to get out of it there. I think it got a little bit out of the groove, but we'll see how that went for Connor.
McClure is in. As we check the replay of the lap there, McClure got out of shape and decided to chop the throttle down and just rolled it through the top end of the racetrack. This thing went 6:34 this morning as a first lap straight onto the racetrack to get one last tick on the book for the McClure team. They know it's got the performance here. I think Connor and Bailey will go back to the drawing board and see if they can squeeze a bit more out of it later on.
I've just been informed, 057 light, thank you. And literally a pass later, we're coming out with Casey. See what you can do. Yeah, buddy. 7:31, that's right in the pocket. All right guys, we're back out in the lanes for Slimer for its first elimination round. And Kingy in the purple funny car had to pull out, he broke some stuff, so we're going up against Madison Brown in the Boston Strangler. We had a bit of an oopsie that last run. The little filler cut neck on the rocker covers cracked and just spewed oil everywhere, so we had a bit of a clean up, but the crew got onto it, we got everything done, and we're out here ready to go. Casey's also coming around with the dragster, and she's got Vince Belladonna in the little Tirana. Well, let's see what we can do with these two green son of a guns. All right, come on, Slimer, baby, let's do it.
Chris? Just an update on Connor McClure. They had a very awkward failure with the Corvette after the last lap. Broke the linkage for the door, and they had to actually manually unbolt the entire door off the car and try and repair it so they can do this and wave the smoke out of the car before they send Connor on his way.
The Corvette making all sorts of noise in full stage. Matty Brown was late to the party. It's a red light for Matty Brown by 1/1000th of a second. And she will run through for a 6:53. Connor McClure goes to a 6:58. Courtesy of the red light there from Maddie Brown. McClure will collect the win.
Dragster?
Yeah. So a 6:47 index for the AA altered production injected automatic. And McClure goes a 6:58 with a 9 at 308 kilometres an hour in that super slippery Corvette.
Oh, guys.
Last year's champion ahead of Brody Zapier and Vince Belladonna. Highly irregular from the McClure camp.
7:33, baby. Let's go.
We wait. You see the reflection on Casey's front wheel. And Vince Belladonna is locked in on the start line. He's decided to call it.
Chris Mitchell, you're down there with the McClure boys.
Yeah, one of the strapping-looking young McClure lads. You're a bit puffed, though. You had to push that race car all the way back here. No reverse gear, but you still made the lap, and a lucky break because Belladonna doesn't make the step to the pass.
Yeah, you got to be there. You got to be in it to win it. So yeah, no reverse gear. Obviously, these things are pretty heavy, and on a sticky track, it's trying to rip your shoes off. So it's not ideal. But Casey got it there, got the dub. So we're happy with that. But I mean, Connor's thing, I don't know what he was thinking. 21 gun salute, but still got the dub there as well. So we're just scraping by.
Do you think a 7:33 on a 7:20, what was it, 7:21 dial with a reaction time, is that enough to go to the A final? I mean, you guys are chasing championships already. It's the opening round. Casey's a two-time champ, driver of the year, Gary Milosevic Award winner. A night like this to start the season isn't exactly ideal.
No, not really, but stranger things have happened. So we're just going to keep our fingers crossed and see what these guys can do.
Best of luck.
Thank you. All right, guys, we're back out here for Casey's run. The run's last round for both cars was pretty messy, as you've seen. Bit of confusion on Connor's behalf, and we didn't have reverse in Casey's car, so we had to pull it back. But this one, Casey got DQ'd for that last one because Dad had his foot in the pre-stage beams. It is what it is. Anyway, she's going to be racing Mark Trigger Greaves in the pink altered, so see how it goes. Go out there, cut a light, see what we can do.
Supercharged Outlaws. I think this is our B final. Remember, we did that little discussion that Casey McClure had been disqualified and was now in the B grand final, in the B final. Ford T-Bucket,
problems with
510
reverse
cubes of
again
Chev.
for McClure.
Yeah, they never got that fixed.
Okay.
They're just out here to try and see if they can pick up some points, maybe go third place points for tonight, and that'll help them at least get off to a somewhat decent start on Casey's back-to-back-to-back championship defence.
But both of these races want to win, and it's only going to be one. Problems for Mark Grieve. And Casey on and off the loud pedal. That's very unusual.
Very unusual for Casey, I agree.
Yeah, that sounded like it wasn't shifting there for Casey.
All right, guys, we're coming out with Slimer now for his A final appearance. As I said, last run was a little bit messy. We're going to try and keep it nice and clean for this one. I mean, the track's a little bit cold and not quite at its peak, so we've got it done down a little bit just to get out there and get to the finish line. So let's see how we go.
All right, so Connor McClure comes out, McClure Motorsport Chev Corvette, 393 cubes of small block Chev, and a couple of twin turbos mixed in there as well.
Pre-stage for Brown. Full stage. The Corvette bumps in. And tyre spin for Madison Brown. A pair of 057 lights, and all eyes on Connor McClure with a 6:47. No speed, there we go. Speed taking a little bit longer to drop in. 308 kilometres an hour. And Slimer takes first round win. They're in the final. Down to the start line with Chris Mitchell.
Al McClure standing with me and watching that happen right there. We knew it was going to be a tough race. The conditions aren't getting exactly the easiest right now, but a win on debut with a brand new Corvette for your family.
Yeah, it's a great achievement to get it in the winner's circle, even though it's quite a small field. And yeah, we took quite a bit of power out of it just to negotiate the colder conditions. So yeah, pretty happy with the debut of the car and onward and upward from here.
What do you have to say as a shot across the bow and a warning fire for everyone in Top Comp this season?
Yeah, well, if we get a handle on it, I think we'll be pretty good. We had some problems today, but I think it could be a bad hot rod.
Not the response I was expecting from Al McClure, it must be said there. Congratulations to you and the fan. The McClure's takeout opening night in Top Comp. Here's a replay. How aggressive on the bump box for Connor McClure just to get that thing in.
Yeah, these cars with bump boxes.
That's a winner right there. That's a winner right there.
You tried. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, what a week. It's been a real crash, and all the credit for this goes to Applied Automotive. Without them, we wouldn't have made it to this meeting. So they squeezed us in at the last minute to be able to do some work on our crank and shave some meat off our rods. So that was really good of them, and I really appreciate them. I've got to thank the sponsors, PDA, Drive Academy, Quality Batteries, Ignite Auto Electrics, Racecraft, Haltech, Garrett Turbo, all fast door converters, Manic Streetwear, and thanks to all the track staff, all the people in the breaker marshal, all the crew. Cheers.